What are you doing in my swamp?
So it's come to my attention I should explain my 3AUS and their ships a bit better, so I stopped getting comments about why ship A isn't in another O or why ship B has changed. So starting off we have my main O, which many of you are familiar with. I don't think there's much to explain here besides the ships, especially for new viewers. In this O, one of my main ships is Vincent x William. And no, they are not brothers. Another big ship of this O is Michael x Elijah. Yes, Elijah possesses Ennard. No, Elizabeth is no longer connected to Ennard. None of the Funtimes are, so please stop commenting that Ennard is his sister because I will laugh at you. Another ship is Cece and Harry. Harry possesses Nightmare. How he came to possess Nightmare is still unknown. However, Cece's nightmares are not illusions, they were made real when they weren't scaring Cece as well as William had hoped. Here we have Elizabeth and Oliver. Oliver possesses Nightmare Fredbear, like his brother Harry. It is unknown how he came to possess him. This ship is not one I have seen before, but I wanted to try something different. Lastly, we have Mrs. Afton and Henry. In this O, she and William divorced before any of the kids died. She was the first tragedy, dying to a malfunctioning endoskeleton in the basement. I wanted a different cause of death besides the stereotypical, so I believe this is my original idea. One more thing about this O I want to cover is the heights. I'm always getting comments about why William and Vincent are giants while Mrs. Afton is short. My response to that: genetics. I don't know what other kind of response you want. Some people are really tall, others really short. That's just how it works. My second O is called my Lovebirds O. This O is for any William x Mrs. Afton viewers. Since Mrs. Afton's name isn't definitive, I've given her a different name in each O. My main O, she is Rosella Clara, but goes by Clara. This O, she is Felicity. For this O, I haven't quite decided who to ship Vincent with, but I think I'm leaning towards Henry. Again, the heights are because of genetics obviously, but I am considering changing them for this O since I want the O's to have differences. One of the main ships are Felicity x William. This O also contains a lot more angst and is comparably different from my main O. William and Felicity's marriage has no problems. Despite the crimes committed, the rest of my ships are practically the same. Although in this O, Elijah is quite literally a tree compared to Mike. Elizabeth x Oliver. Evan x Nightmare. I will admit for some characters these aren't my favorite designs, so they might get changed. Lastly, one of my favorite O's, my second chance O. I'm working on this O quite a bit, and I'm excited to bring interesting ships and drama to you all. The main ship of this O is William x Henry. Now I know a lot of people aren't a fan of this ship because how could Henry forgive William for killing his daughter? Well, in my O, Henry is just a very forgiving person. A murderer could show up at his door littered with wounds and he'd still help them. He just has a really big heart, and that reflects in his daughter too. No surprise, Michael x Elijah. Don't come at me, they're so frickin' cute, okay? I haven't quite decided the ships for Elizabeth and Evan yet, but I'm considering Elizabeth x Charlie. For Evangelist. Possibly Cassidy? I haven't made her character yet, so for now, he's very lonely, sad face. Lastly, a very controversial ship, but interesting nonetheless, Vincent x Rosetta. Now Rosetta is a horrible human being, and treated William, Michael, and the rest of her kids horribly when they were alive. During their reunion she shows no sign of change, but Vincent believes she can change. He remembers a time when he and William first met her and she was as sweet as candy. He knows something drastic had to have changed her and he's determined to figure out what. Through his advances and talks with her, the two begin to develop feelings for each other as they dive closer to the truth about each other. Now, why would Rosetta be interested in Vincent? Vincent was the very first to die as a young adult, not due to Freddy Fazbear-related deaths. He is not Glitchtrap in this O, and he is not tied to William's mind. Vincent died to the hands of his and William's father. Yes, they are brothers in this O. Vincent has a lot of trauma at the hands of his father. Rosetta and Vincent were close before he died and she was torn due to his death, unable to cope, so she turned to substance abuse. Vincent is dead, but he's alive due to his father's experiments on him. He managed to live on, unable to be seen by others until he found William again, the only person who was able to see him, most likely due to also being experimented on. William was able to tie Vincent to his soul so he could live alongside William. Vincent was able to witness Rosetta's abuse and the death of his brother's family, unable to stop it. Now, he lives with his dead family, constantly going on missions to locate their father and kill him to get his revenge. I hope I covered most of everyone's questions. Any other questions I'll be happy to answer down in the comments.